You're listening to Empire of Rust, the first and greatest Transformers RPG podcast. Join the heroes of Cybertron as the last vestiges of Starscream's war take them to the far-flung colonies to defend the planet from distant threats and protect the Cybertronian Republic from the shadow of the Harmonium.
Welcome back to Empire of Rust, the first and greatest Transformers RPG podcast. And this is episode 147. And the first episode in almost 150 episodes where Adam is not going to be joining us. Here's to you, Adam.
Yep.
Here's to 147 episodes of Sweet Spot.
46.
Episode 100 was a two-parter.
That's true. There's been a couple of two-parters like that.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's also done stuff on other things. Yeah. So, here's to you, buddy. Bye, Anna.
We will miss you, but I hope we will see you again at some point. Maybe we can have him come back for the finale. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be.
Just like we had Rob come in for 100.
Go.
Speaking of which, I wanted to ask you guys, has this ever happened to you before, where you've been running a campaign and a player had to drop for some reason? And if they have, like, how did you deal with it? Like, did you do something neat in character for it? Did you just gloss over and ignore it? It's like, how'd you approach it? Because it's kind of a I hate to say it, but it's a very common thing, especially nowadays when we have lives, we have things that we need to do, and we can't always make time for something like this.
I mean, I tend to just sort of do the easiest approach where they're just not there anymore. If I'm lucky, I can come up with a reasonable reason, but it just sort of rolls on from there. It's sort of I don't know. Everyone just understands that they're just not there anymore, and we just play on. And then if they decide to come back, they can come back just as easily.
That's fair. So like no attention paid to it. It's just like whoop, they're gone one day, and then whoop, back again.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, I think it's like, I mean, it's very circumstantial. I found, like, when I was younger, I felt like the immersion of it was way more important. So I'd be like, no, like, we have to, like, make why are you in the dungeon? Like, and I was just like, because I'm in the pot, and that's why. So fuck off. Like, and like, that's all you need. It's just like, but if you need, like, if you want it to be as realistic as possible, like, I know a lot of people that they're like, oh, I'm going to leave. They'll just kill their character off somehow, like die in a blaze of glory sort of thing.
Sure. Or
they become a villain, somehow. Like, I've definitely had that happen, where it's like, oh, so the player character leaves, and most of the time it's with the player's consent.
Right. I think you're right about this kind of circumstantial aspect of it, though. I think it also depends on just how, I hate to say important the player is to the story or to the campaign. Right. Well, a great example here, like Matt, you needed to step back from the Mutants and Masterminds game for a while, and you were running it. So
yeah, I mean, that's definitely, if the game master is the one that leaves the campaign, obviously that has a disproportionately large impact. And you hate to do it, but I don't know. I mean, I hesitate to do anything permanent when someone steps away, just in case, because I always like to leave the door open.
Sure.
So I'm not terribly fond of doing baneful things to characters without their permission anyway. So.
And I think, again, to your point there, Pat, circumstances dictate a lot of it. If it's just, someone needs to step back for, a few months or something, like, okay, maybe they disappear or they get mysteriously teleported away.
Right.
And then when they...
in a world where magic exists, you could come up with they fell through a portal. Oh, a god took interest in them and pulled them home for, like, it's just like, you can come up with anything.
Right. Plus, we're heroes. So, like, shit like that's going to happen to us.
I mean, it isn't, as long as your players are willing to do. I mean, they're playing the game, so they're willing to do a great deal of suspension of disbelief already. So if they were willing to just step that little much further, and most of them are going to be, because why make a fuss over it? And they're like, no, I insist this character was with us, so you have to deal with it. It's like, it's just, no, don't do that to me. I'm not playing a missing character.
Yeah, I can also imagine that if the people at the table are very much into like acting and staying in character, it becomes a lot more important for them to want to have an in-game reason as to why this character disappeared.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and I think like for example, when Rex left, we treated it just like what would happen if Rex needed to go off and do business, take care of important stuff, So
yeah,
it also depends. Obviously, it's a big difference between if they're just missing one session or not, that sort of thing.
I had a player character die at the very end of a campaign, so it's kind of like, okay, well, that's really sad. Like we had a meeting where we poured one out for our friend. He was great personality, great to the group. We played probably for, probably 8 months more, but the game, it was just lacking without our buddy. And we slowly, everyone kind of just slowly drifted apart, and then we just stopped playing altogether. And I was like, oh, I don't blame my friend's passing as the reason. It was just, our campaign came to an end, and everyone's life was, going kind of in different directions. So we stopped.
That's unfortunate.
So, I should email them, see how they're doing. A definite sad meeting the next time after that funeral. So
I can imagine. That's unfortunate.
Oh, sure. And then I've had other people just like rage quit on me. So I'm like, oh, okay. You had something else going on in your life that, I mean, you had a rage quit. So I just, I'm like, oh, if you have ever, I doubt you'll ever come back, but your character's not dead. They're just gone. They just left.
They had a moment of rage and stormed off.
Right. I mean, like you hear of the DMs be like, well, that character's dead. He was ground up by goblins and stuff. It's like, oh, who cares? Just, you're gone, like
magic.
Again, in the world of magic,
you
were summoned somewhere else by a spell. You happen to be the local hero that the summoning spell grabbed onto, and they just got taken away.
Yeah, I've had like issues from when like I killed a player, and
character. I assume you.
Yeah, you shouldn't kill players, or you shouldn't admit it here.
Yeah. Yes. When I killed a character and then the player did not handle it well, and it led to like falling out of things, of relationships. But I mean, conversely, and I think that you had mentioned this prior, was like, coming in, having a new character come in and, join a game can also be just as, big of a deal. And I remember it was a game that Mike ran. It was when you guys were playing, like it was a mythic game. And I joined in like right at the end when we were like 15th level or something like that. And I remember it was like, okay, how do I introduce this character? And like, you guys were just like, you guys had no finesse like at all. So I was like the rogue trap dispelling master, and you guys literally just face planted through every single thing that happened. And I was like, oh, you guys have a niche I could fill. And so like when you guys were like in the middle of like a really dangerous place, again, damaged and wounded because you literally just tanked everything that was there. And I was already inside of the tower, like hiding invisibly inside of a cell. I think it was run by fire giants or something like that. And they were like, how did you get in here? And I was like, I just bypassed all the traps. And you're like, and you just left them? And it was just like, well, yeah, I don't leave a trace, and I remember it was a lot of fun because like, I think I helped, like I used you guys to finish my quest and I helped you guys get out. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to leave. And then you guys were like, no, like you could stay, like you could help us. And I'm like, you guys can't afford me, And then in this game, we happened to be working for a greater genie. And so they were like, oh, we could get you like wishes. And I was like, excuse me? Like you could pay me in wishes? Okay. That's not something that happens very often. Like I'll stick around for that.
That was Kumifi in Legacy of Fire.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike? Any fun stories?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the situation. We kind of went over it. Like if the player has to leave and they have an idea of what they want to do to go out, whether it be killing off the character or just saying the character's on hiatus, doing something else at the time, whatever, just in case they want to return or can return at a later time. That's the easier thing to do. When it's a sudden thing where all of a sudden the person's not going to show up for whatever reason, either, they can't make it or, things have happened, then it's a little tricky. And it's it really depends, like, I think you said, like, how important the character is or how much everyone wants to get into it. I think, people are more open to the fact that, we realize this person can't play with us anymore and the character's not going to be around. So we're just going to kind of hand wave it instead of having to come up with some ridiculous way why you're in the middle of a dungeon and all of a sudden they're not there anymore or something like that. I'm
going to go this way.
Yeah,
Oops.
right. and like you said before, you don't want to kill off the character in case they are able to come back some point too. So it's just easier to just kind of hand wave that they're not there for whatever reason than to, come up with some crazy reason why they're never going to show up again. Like that Legacy of Fire game, I had 3 people leave during the course of the game, and that went on for a couple years. And, some of it was difficult because I was planning on having your characters become, or at least be groomed to become, the new genie group that the main genie had. So when somebody that was important, Matt, you were playing a character that was going to be one of those, and then you had to leave. You couldn't play anymore for whatever reason, but you were already taking a role from one of the genies. So it was like, all right, now what do I do?
Sorry about that.
No, it happens. But it was just like, that's when things get a little trickier. And that's when Pat came in, and I had to adjust what I was doing in the background of the story to fit with that. But, it works out. You change things as you can, and you try not to make too big of a mess in case, somebody wants to or can return later. At least that's how I feel about it.
Again, we'll miss you, Adam, but the show goes on, and we are going to pick up right where we left off last time.
Oh, man, maybe one of us will actually get the opportunity to talk. This is going to be great. That was too soon. Adam, I love you. I love you, Adam.
God. All right, who remembers where we were at the end of last episode?
I think we just finished beating up a bunch of gangsters in a warehouse and finally getting that thing back that the other guy needed.
Lockjaw we killed, and Bombshock we killed.
Porkjaw.
Sure. And we were going to find a home for Rough and Tumble because they were homeless.
Unhoused, thank you.
You wrapped up a plot thread back from way back in like the first story arc with Bombshock, where he was one of the bots who was part of C1 that got away from Wildstrike.
Oh right, wasn't he like somehow related to like his whole clone thing?
Not his old clone. He was just one of the members who because if I remember right there, Mike, you had Wildstrike try to infiltrate C1 early on, and Bombshock was one of your contacts.
That's the one. We threw Wildstrike in jail with Bombshock, and then we instrumented a breakup.
Yeah.
I've actually been listening to old episodes, so this is a lot more fresh in my mind than otherwise would be.
Yeah, we broke out, and I won his trust, and he introduced me to his contacts in C1 and all that. So yeah.
But yep, if I remember right, he had a partner. I forget his partner's name, but you caught the partner or you stopped him, but Bombshock got away, and now you wrapped that up. So nice full circle you got going on here. And you're not even wild
Are
strike
you
anymore
two-
there, Mike.
Are you two about to go like necromancy these people?
Techno necromancy.
Did you do that?
I can't gather energon because Pythagoras isn't here.
Oh, right.
Right.
Okay.
That's why we know nothing about.
Yeah, he really is.
We know nothing about science anymore. I'm not sure how much healing we have either. Although I have an energy converter, so that's something.
Yeah, you do have Pythagoras that you still need to track down, and your contact there, Wiretap, had sent you to this gang's headquarters to get a data drive back that the gang has stolen from Wiretap. You have the data drive. You're able to successfully get that. I kind of hand-waved it towards the end of the last episode, but you're able to get up into the office, find the data drive, and pull that out. And now the only thing you have left to do is to head back to Wiretap and get your information that you bartered.
Alrighty.
If he does not have that information, I'm going to kill him. So, yes.
That's fair.
Hey, Rough and Tumble, we're kind of on a quest to recover our friend's head here. One of our buddies. Do you want to come along, or do you want us to like send you to someplace safe? Though with your recent history, I suppose you'd be distrustful of that.
Give us a minute to talk. Just a moment.
I think
Yeah,
Magnum did say that they could stay in him.
Right.
Right, so what do you think? Oh, that big one's pretty ugly. Is that a spider over there? What about that one? That one's throwing fire all over the place. I don't know. What the hell else are we gonna go? Back to Division? Yeah, alright, we'll join you.
Welcome aboard.
Cool. Is your stuff around here anywhere?
Oh yeah, everything you found here, that's all ours.
Everything?
Oh yeah. Wait, oh, that over there, that's mine. That right
Sense
there,
motive that. That's sense motive that.
This collection of wires, also mine.
yeah. This box.
I have
That's mine.
a whopping 15.
Wow.
I have a
I believe him.
41 for sense motive.
38 for Spindrift.
38.
Wow, that was quite close.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Magnum, you are the only one who believes that they are not telling the whole truth on this one. You imagine that some of the stuff in here is theirs, but not all of it.
Well, sorry, we only allow you to take what's actually yours, not pretend yours. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fine. That long sword's mine. The plasma pistol's mine. Dampeners are mine. The sensors are mine. The deflectors are mine.
Yeah, we're leaving in five cycles. So
All right.
let's get going.
And I'll actually just take what's there.
I mean, we don't care a great
They'll
deal
actually
if you steal things from a warehouse that isn't ours.
Yeah, no.
You know,
yeah.
as long as
I was just gonna say, I don't think they care if you actually take the other stuff there. Just don't call
Yeah.
it yours.
I mean, we didn't actually discuss this. Like, did any of the other, like, we do loot things, so, like, do any of these things have good weapons? Like, I got shot by a gun that actually damaged me, and, I still don't know how he absorbed my fucking absolute destruction weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did he stop that? We gotta
that
find that
was a
out.
blade of armor is what I think that was.
There are the majority of them have scrap curlers, which I don't know if it's going to be any better than yours. But I will give you the stats for Torque Jaw's weapon. It's a scrap curler, but it's also higher level. And I will double check the weapons that you could get from Bomb Shock. A lot of his stuff was just built in, like innate part of his abilities, but he does have a couple weapons on there.
Yeah, we really don't care if you steal anything from here.
I mean, like, standard, like, obviously we can hand wave if you just wanted to give us an amount later on, then cool. Are we getting the fuzz involved in this? Like, are we calling it in, or are we just literally walking away with a bunch
Yeah,
of
the fuzz.
dead bots behind us?
We got what we came for.
Well, at the end of the last episode, you did contact Ironhide. We kind of hand-waved it,
so
but
we do.
yeah, you contacted Ironhide. He would have sent a cleanup crew to deal with all that. He trusts you, so especially now that Sweet Spot's not here, he really trusts you guys.
Yeah, he's pretty used to this sort of thing anyway. It's
Right.
like, all right, get the morgue truck. They solved another crime. But yeah, rough and tumble. I mean, we don't care if you steal anything from this warehouse, as long as we share it alike. We tend to take anything that isn't nailed down as it is.
And even some things that are. You make your way over to Wiretap's hangout and get to the front door, knock on it. Door slides open. Up top there. What's the password?
New can clam chowder.
And the door opens up. Magnum, my friends. Yes, please come in. Close the door. Get out of it. Come on, move it. Let's go. We're burning daylight here.
We've burned a lot of other things here today.
We gotta get this information to your big friend here, otherwise he's gonna shoot me.
All right, I like that kind of motivation. Carry on.
Yes.
First things first. I assume you got the data drive?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll give it to him.
Did you make a copy of that?
Of course.
Okay, just checking.
Of course you did. And well, if you did, I'll say that what this is effectively smuggling, like smuggling records, contracts, contraband, like the stuff that he is getting shipped in from off planet. There's a good chunk that's normal stuff, but there's also some less than legal things, arms and what have you, and so. You think that he primarily wants it because, again, he is an information broker and he wants access to all this good stuff. Excellent. Good. Hand over. All right. So, I got some information for you. My contacts came through, as I said they would, and he looks over at you, Carapace. As I said. All right, here's what I got. It looks like your companion there, your head, was kidnapped by this new group called the Doctrine of Steel and Synapse. Some bizarre religious organization, kind of culty. I don't know exactly what their deal is. They're kind of private, but they have gotten a lot more active ever since contact with the Harmonium. I don't think they're involved with the Harmonium, but something about the Harmonium has really pushed them to be a lot more active lately. And it looks like one of them stole your head.
Any idea why or where?
The why? I don't know. I can make some conjectures, but I don't know. I stay away from all these religious organizations. As for the where, might be able to help you with that. They have some kind of headquarters or temple or something. It may be the same thing. Who knows? But they got something out west near the edge of the acid wastes. Looks like it might have been an old refinery or an old an energon mine that just didn't perform up to standards. But it looks like if they have him somewhere, that might be a good place to start. Whether they have him there or not, I can't guarantee that. But that's the only place that my contacts know about their contacts.
All right. Anything else?
If you happen to come across a Blue Star Conqueror, an Absolute Zero Hail Cannon, or a Storm Arc Caster in your dealings, I would like to know.
Are you looking for someone who stole it from you? Or are you looking to buy?
No, just to acquire.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Or if you know somebody that you don't like that has one.
I like the way you think, Carapace. You know what? I think you and I think we're gonna get along pretty good here.
Hey, it's free weaponry.
People tend to when they're on not the receiving end. You know that whole thing before when I was threatening to kill you. I meant it.
Hey, Magnum, you got a real straight shooter here with you.
Oh yes. Don't you doubt it for a second. Also, learn to use secure data by all means. All right.
All right, well, I got nothing else for you here, so get out of here.
All right.
I hate temples.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to, you can do a computers check to do some research and see if you can pick up anything else that that wiretap did not. You might get a little something extra, but...
Spindrift, do you know anything about this cult? That, you know, believing stupid shit's kind of your area of expertise?
Are you guys friends?
It's difficult. It's complicated.
I'm friends with parts of them. And then I don't like other parts of them.
Do you want me to sift through Wiretap's memory to see if he's not telling us something?
Ooh, that sounds promising.
I hadn't quite gone there. I was just thinking, like, you might have heard of this cult before, but, you know, you do you.
Have I heard of them before? I'm guessing not.
Go ahead and give me a mysticism. We'll see if you have.
Like, I don't think that this guy is the type of person that holds back if he knows something. You know, like if he knows something, he'll let you know because it's like.
Well, we can be certain.
Yeah.
42?
And you did get the answer just now, so that was perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I assisted for +6.
So yeah, with a 42 and 40, so a 48, I will get you something on this. So you know that this cult is a fairly new movement, and they try to keep their beliefs on the down low because they understand that it is not a common or a well accepted one. But you do know some stuff.
Okay.
When you say relatively new, what does that mean? Are we talking 5 million years, or are we talking like Tuesday?
Yeah, a few decades at most. So,
Thank you.
In terms of
brand
Cybertronian lifespan, very, very new. Yes.
So 2 to 4 cycles.
It was yesterday.
Yeah. So it's an organization that espouses the idea of convergence, a unification of spark and body, and they feel that the next stage of Cybertronian evolution is the combination of spark, mind, and body, so that you don't have separate things anymore, but it's all suffused through one being.
Oh, I can get behind that.
Nice. The doctrine believes that harmony is not balance, but synthesis. They teach that separation of spark, machine, and mind is a flaw. It's a fracture in Cybertronian existence. Only by fusing these elements into a single, perfected state can one reach transcendence. This belief grew in the shadow of other ideologies, like when the Harmonium's philosophies were presented to Cybertron. And the Doctrine's earliest thinkers studied the philosophies of harmony, balance, and integration, but they see the Harmonium's ideology as half measures. To them, like the balance or like the connection, like the great machine, like the gears that all work together, that's stagnation, it's compromise, it's weakness. The true answer lies in convergence, to eliminate the boundaries between thought and spirit and body. And they're presenting themselves as kind of like a scientific spiritual order devoted to ushering in Cybertronians into their final state, like their ascendant state. Beings whose sparks and minds and bodies exist as just one force. So like their spark, their mind is all just suffused throughout the physical form that they have.
Sounds dreadful.
And you would imagine that because of Magnum and Pythagoras' connection, and also now because of Gumshoe's connection, you think that they're probably they're using him as a, I don't want to say a template, but like a good example of like the first of this. So if they can maybe do what they're feeling, like do what they're trying to do to Magnum and Pythagoras, then maybe they can push their beliefs even further.
Okay.
I mean, as far as like crazy religions go, like that's not the worst one I've ever heard. You know, like a lot of these things, like the harmonium, like oh god, my eyes were on constant roll. You know, like listening to them, but like that, I'm like, oh, I could see that.
That was, I'm like,
It's kind of a nice ideal, right?
Maybe. Are we gonna end up with some island of Dr. Moreau nonsense or something like that?
Sounds pretty cool. I don't know.
Who's that?
Oh,
It's that island.
that's a discredited scientist from Earth who had a lot of animals and a lot of super glue.
Okay. I very rarely understand what you say, Magnum, just so you know.
Oh dear.
See? Straight shooter.
All right, I think we're done with this dude. So if we're gonna make plans,
I will ask him if there's anything else that he's not telling us that we should know, and I'll do a sense motive.
Okay.
So 39.
13-9. No, that was everything that I got for it. Like I said, there's just not a whole lot of information, and they really try to keep to themselves. If anyone is going to go in there, usually it's one of their converts, and you know, once they go in, you don't really see them much anymore. But that's true in any cult, you know.
And do I believe him?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure he wasn't like working with them and trying to get us to visit there and go into an ambush or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, you get the vibe that he just wants to stay as far away from that as possible.
Well, thank you then.
yes, thank you very much.
Anytime, be sure to come back and buy some stuff too, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Yay, field trip. Yay. Get to see more of this city. Yeah, we really haven't seen much of it.
What is that?
Yeah, you were taken pretty quick after you came to the space bridge.
Yeah.
What is the acid wastes?
You can make a physical science check.
I didn't know I can't.
You cannot.
I cannot. I think it's where they...
So you said that you just got here, rough and tumble. Like what? I mean, while we're getting ready to storm the temple, like what's your story? Like why are you here? Like how did you get into a fighting pit?
Oh, funny thing about that is we don't know how we wound up in a fighting pit. You know, we were invited here, and next thing we know, we were escorted to this place, and then we're thrown in shackles and thrown into the fighting pit. We've been here about, what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks, about 3 weeks. It's hard to tell time in there.
You were in there for 3 weeks?
About that, yeah.
What the week?
Jeez.
Whatever.
Cycles.
Yeah.
It's all cycles.
3 cycles. Sorry, we're on division time.
We're on modified Smurf time.
Yeah.
Huh.
But you said you met somebody here. Like how did you why did you come from Division? Divisia? What's the how
Division.
Is that the name of the planet or is that the name of the race?
It's the planet. We're
Technically both, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to put the accent on one and not the other.
Sure.
Yeah. So, why we came here? Well, while we were on our planet, we were Starscream's personal security detail.
Yeah.
And then, you know.
Oh, great.
And then he left to go politicking around the galaxy or wherever, and then he called for us, and
You mean,
yeah, we
you
came.
mean lying? You mean lying?
Didn't seem like he was lying to us. Anyway, he
Well,
brought us here.
If he was speaking, if he was talking, he was lying.
Well, I'm starting to see that as possibly true, because he called us here. We thought we wanted more of a personal detail. He wanted us to, you know, guard him. But when we got here, we just got escorted to this warehouse. And they beat the crap out of us for a few times. They beat the energon out of us.
Good news is, yeah, you know, bad news is I think you're out of a job. Anyway, the good news is that Starscream won't be throwing you into any more fighting pits, I don't think.
Oh yeah, did you lose the election?
And then some.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over to you and kneel down and kind of put my hand on your shoulder, and I'm like, I've got some bad news. You're not going to get the opportunity to kill Starscream yourself, because we did.
What? We didn't want him dead. What? No, he was.
You'll come around. You'll come around. You'll come around. Trust me. You'll come around.
We're looking around. Like, so which one of you did it?
That's a complicated question too.
Yeah.
Given that we were a combiner at the time.
Yeah.
Combiner?
Let's just say he was resisting arrest.
What the hell is going on here? Where are we? What is going on?
Well, we'll fill you in over time. Just take a break, take a breath, have some energon.
So let me get this straight. Our personal hero and employer is now dead.
Yep, you got it.
Yep.
And you guys, you killed him.
Yep.
Yes.
You're keeping up.
Technically, I did. Technically.
Yeah. Part, you were complicit.
Yeah, I'll say that. That's more accurate.
Yeah. I know this is a lot to take in. You have like an entire planet's worth of history to learn about, and you're going to learn that Starscream was a capital E douchebag. You know, like I don't think people was good and bad, but he was a bad guy. He really was a bad guy. Like what happened to you has probably happened to countless others just because he thought that was funny.
Tumble shakes off your arm. It was good to us.
Well, that means he was using you.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he did.
And Ruff will say, well, he did bring us here to a fighting pit. Yeah, but, I mean, he said it was okay to be a weapon transformer. We could always be weapon transformer.
Why wouldn't it be okay to be a weapon transformer? Yeah.
It was kind of taboo back home.
No, well, it's good news that at least here, that's fine, perfectly fine. Yeah, one of our best.
I'm quite fond of you, actually. You know, your weapon formerness is pretty cool.
We're be honest. We're feeling a bunch of emotions here. We're, you know, happy, sad, angry, rage, relief on some level.
Follow that. Trust that. Anger gets shit done.
Anyway, I need to fight back. We don't have time for this.
Yes, we got to go get his head back. You'll like his head. His head's really smart. Like one of the smartest people I know.
That isn't an odd statement.
I mean, honestly, we have no place to live, no place to go. We got nothing else going on. You did save us, though.
I mean, obviously, you don't need to get involved if you just want to stay in the back. That's totally fine until we can get you there. But this is a relatively time-sensitive thing that we got to go and do.
We could talk and walk.
Are you hurt? Yeah. Are you actually hurt? Like I can't.
No, we're fine.
Do we have any energon for this guy? Because he's probably starving.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to go to a lot and transform into full-size building mode, and then I can give him a workup in the repair bay, and I can serve him lunch at the wet bar.
Ooh, you have a wet bar? Oh, look at this. Well, maybe you guys are all right.
And generate some energon sandwiches for him.
We probably should take a 10-minute rest as part of the whole process.
Yeah.
So just to say
Take
it.
a 10-minute rest.
Yeah.
Remember, everybody, reload your weapons.
Yes.
I am a weapon.
Thank you.
Kevin, reload yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. We're all set.
Oh, God. Whoa.
There's living quarters on the 3rd floor.
Cool.
There's a pool table.
Feel
and a
weird when I
box.
walk inside you?
You get used to it, man.
Ugh. I believe you.
Yeah, I struggled with that one for a while, too.
We got nowhere else to go. We got nothing else to
It
do.
looks a little like the interior of a 1930s speakeasy.
Oh, that's perfect. All we need is the blue smoke hovering in the air.
Oh, yes. Always
The jazz, the throaty jazz in the background,
jukebox.
the saxophone, wailing.
Nice.
I mean, if you're curious as to what you're getting into, for all intents and purposes, Gumshoe is relatively new to our group. He can probably give you an accurate depiction of what a day in the life of us is.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it was very thrilling to kill that guy.
Yeah.
It's
He
been
was
a
also
while.
a dick.
Yeah.
Sorry, he was also a robotic phallus.
Oh,
You know.
it's been a long while since we have been utilized like that, and it felt good.
No, you and Cameras are going to get along real well.
Yeah, we really
I
are.
mean, we are made to kill.
Well, we could talk about that. That's an incomplete philosophy, but we'll.
All right, so I will repair any hit point damage anyone has, because I could basically do unlimited healing. And if you use your resolve points, you can get all your stamina back.
Stamina back. I was actually hurt last time.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
That rarely happens.
I took damage. Yes. Oh, I didn't have some.
Okay. Yeah, you can get everyone healed up and restored. Not an issue. What's the next step for you?
I mean, maybe we should hire a shuttle. How far away is this place that we need to go to?
About a 6-hour flight.
And the alternative is to trek through something called the Acid Wastes.
Well, it's on the edge of the acid waste, so you'll pass through all of the primordial Cybertron before you get to the acid waste, and then this outpost is right along the edge of it. So you don't think you would have to go traipsing through it, although you might have to deal with the section of it that's right next to the outpost.
I say it's a shame that we are on a schedule, because it would really be fun to kind of be in an environment where we just have to survive again.
Yeah. All right. While they're all resting and having a drink and everything like that, I will communicate with a shuttle rental agency and have them deliver one big enough for all of us.
Okay.
Wipe a tear from my window that we don't have Sweet Spot to take us anymore.
Yeah. Are you?
You fucking hire Steve Buscemi, I'm going to lose it. Just saying.
Unless he can fly, I'm not.
Thank goodness.
Turns out Steve had a hover conversion done.
Do any of us know how to fly?
I do.
No, not magic flying,
Flying.
like as in like piloting a ship.
No.
I'm sure I can figure it out.
Okay, I didn't think so.
We're both trained pilots.
All right.
Oh, good.
We're not super great.
Well,
We've never flown like super long distance, but
And we just need to go from point A to point B.
yeah, taking off is great. It's the landing that we haven't cinched yet. But
Well, just don't worry. We've learned that you tend to stop abruptly when you get to the right spot.
Okay. So you look up a shuttle rental service and you put the call in. Iacon shuttle service. How may I help you?
Hello. Yes, could I have a shuttle rental for the day? And could you drop off at what is the address? It's on the corner of.
Don't worry about it, sir. We have your location tracked right here from your call.
Perfect. Yes, we want something enough to hold. How many of our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us?
1 deluxe private shuttle. Acknowledged. Will you be needing a pilot today?
No, thank you. Just have it set down near here. We'll take it from here. And I'll give you my credit account so you can charge me as needed.
Excellent. Just 1 moment, sir. Can I interest you in insurance for the trip?
Get the insurance.
Yeah,
Worth the $4.
I'll get the insurance.
It's worth the 4 credits. It's worth it.
Excellent choice, sir. We can have a set of drinks and refreshments made ready for you on the shuttle if you'd like.
Oh, yes, definitely. Thank you.
Make sure they don't get the roadside assistance. They just screw you with that.
There's no roads anyway.
Complimentary turn-down service, of course.
Thank you.
Don't get turned up.
And last question, sir. We do have a discount on living shuttles, but if you prefer a non-living one, that will be an upcharge.
An upcharge? Yeah, give me a non-living one.
Very well. And make certain to return it within 24 hours, and please be sure to top up the energon tank.
Yeah, you got it.
That's what they get you.
Otherwise, you'll have to pay the refueling fee.
Very well, yes, that's fine. Thank you very much. When can we expect you?
As you are asking that question, a shuttle lands right next to you.
I congratulate you on your promptness. Thank you very much.
Thank you for using Iacon shuttle service.
Are we being tracked? Like, I thought you have, like, encryption. I guess you haven't even turned your encryption on. Pythagoras usually does that, doesn't it?
No, I'm making a regular phone call. Yeah, that is worrisome, isn't it?
Yeah.
A standard unencrypted phone call.
Yeah. Well, for once, we're not wanted.
Give it time. Give it time.
Yes, so you have your shuttle landed next to you. It's a small shuttle, probably around the same size as Sweet Spot was in his vehicle mode. But yeah, you have it for a full day. I'm sorry, a full cycle. Got to return it in 24 cycles.
So basically, as long as we want it. All right. When everyone's done refreshing themselves and hanging out, and then everyone leaves the building, I will switch back and to hat mode, and we can make our way.
All right. Yeah, you pile on in, and just as you're about ready to leave, you take a look at your bank balance, and Iacon Shuttle Service has placed a 5,000 Channix hold for services rendered.
Good Lord. How much do I get back?
Well, I suppose that depends on what condition you're returning in.
That's what insurance is for, man.
Should have just bought the shuttle. It would have been cheaper.
And you're kidding.
So we're driving?
Yes, please. Yes.
All right. So do you want to take the wheel, or you want me to? You take the wheel. I'll help you. That's the up button right there. So that's the down button.
Good Lord.
No, go up, stupid.
I'm not getting my thoughts back.
Okay. It's like in Galaxy Quest when they're leaving the spaceport and they keep leaning to the left and start scraping along the edge of the just like leaning the other direction.
Now, I want everyone to be prepared. When we hit turbulence, everyone jump in a different direction.
Hey, Rough and Tumble, can you fly? Like, say the ship explodes, can you fly?
Oh no, we'll plummet to our deaths.
Okay, good.
All right.
Stay close then.
You enter in the navigation coordinates for the outpost that Magnum provided to you, and then you take off and head west. Head through the bulk of Iacon, and as you keep on flying, you can see that Iacon gets less and less developed, more and more sparse, until you are passing over the primordial, undeveloped parts of Cybertron that are surrounding the city. And even then, you can still see that there are some roads heading outwards because it's been a while. Other cities have been started, other outposts have been built, energon mining facilities, spaceports, military installations. So even though the whole planet hasn't been built up to the same degree that it was back in its golden age, there is still some civilization once you pass the Iacon city limits. And you can see that there is a road below you. And you're heading west and kind of following that road, kind of keeping in sight as it turns and winds through valleys, through mechanical forests. You can see robotic fauna as like robotic deer and animals are hunting. You can see whole packs of turbo foxes running through the plains and into the forest, and it's a very naturalistic, a very kind of natural feel. I imagine Carapace, it feels a little bit like home, just it's all metallic.
Right. And Spindrift.
Does this ship have any weapons on it by any chance?
I doubt it.
High or low good for you?
High.
8. So I will say it does have some defensive weaponry to shoot down anything that's immediately approaching you if a missile is coming at you. But they are effectively point defense weapons. They're not meant for hunting or anything like that.
Okay. What's the range on you, RT?
My range? You pull out.
Yeah.
My shotgun mode is only 25 feet.
If we get attacked by another ship, can I blow you out of the sky? Are you a mile long or something like that? Or
40 feet.
Oh, you're close range.
40 feet.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, close range.
Hour goes by. 2 hours go by. 3 hours. You're just flying along the horizon, watching the ground. 4 hours. 5 hours.
Road still going?
Yep, still going.
Wow.
Yep. And you do see that parts of the road would have split off into other sections and heading to perhaps other outposts or other not colonies, other developing cities, villages, effectively. That you can see that there are some small settlements for people who just don't want to live in Iacon anymore. Kind of like the Minicon settlement that Matt, you and Mike visited a couple episodes ago. And yeah, keep on going. You can tell that the road that you're following or that you're keeping an eye on is becoming less finished, a lot rougher. And once you get to the 5.5 hour mark, it effectively turns into just a path through mechanical underbrush, skirting around hills, goes through a cleft in a mountain. So let me ask you before we continue too far on this, do you want to fly right up to the outpost? Are you stopping and approaching from there? How do you want to approach this?
I might want to land half a mile away and approach on foot.
And that's where you literally are flying across the ground. They're going to see us coming from miles and miles away. So we could probably just go in. If you guys want to be stealthy, which I'm not against, I stalking things as much as anybody, then we probably want to land a little bit further than a half mile.
Definitely follow your judgment there. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to be able to check things out ahead of time before we just show up.
Give a pass over.
Yeah.
No, that's the opposite of what we want.
A pass under?
If you can do it, I'll be impressed. Just
we can get us to the ground. Don't you worry about that. Yeah.
Carapace, get out front and dig really fast.
You joke.
So rough and tumble, you guys, you've heard, people's opinions as to what to do. But you are in the pilot seat. You have control over it. So whatever you want to do, you're the pilot right now.
All right. Let's give do a mile out. We'll try and find a decent landing spot.
Okay. Trying to be stealthy. Are you trying to? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, try and be quiet about it. We don't want to smash into the ground and bounce along as we go. But so a mile, and we'll stay at a mile perimeter of where we think we're what the target coordinates are, and kind of go in a circle around, staying at a mile radius, trying to find a spot to land.
So yeah, you start your approach and slowly kind of angle your ship down. As you get to about maybe 2-3 miles out or so, you do notice a small kind of range of taller hills. Not quite at the mountain height, but you think that if you do want to come in undetected, it's probably a good idea to come in behind those hills, park, and then take the rest of the way from there. You're probably about 3 miles away from the road if you park there, and 2 to 3 miles out from the outpost.
Yeah, we'll do that anyway. I relay this information to the group. Seems safest place to land.
Yeah, good thinking. Go for it.
You're the pilot.
All right, so we kill the engines.
What?
With a sword?
What are you doing?
I'm hovering. Someone turn off the gravity.
You're definitely not getting your deposit back now, Magnum.
We'll take it in gently.
Yep. Okay. No issue landing right now. This section of Cybertron is kind of like a Badlands kind of area. There's scattered small hills around, but there's no kind of flora. There's very few animals around. Likely because it's so close to the acid waste. Fumes and clouds that come in from the waste are likely going to corrode and destroy much of anything that is along the borderlands to it.
The Old West.
Hey, Wild Strike, you want to go take a flyby? All right.
Whoa, too soon?
I can fly.
Flies. Yeah, I mean...
Spindrift doesn't care about your shit.
And I can be invisible.
Oh, yes.
That's cool. We just pretend.
If you want to go and check ahead.
Yeah, especially
Sure.
invisible. That'd be great.
How long does your flight and your invisibility last?
Flight is just ability I have, so just forever. The invisibility is only, I think, 6 rounds because it's greater invisibility.
Okay. So how do you want to approach it then? Because you know that if turning invisibility on, you're going to need to keep it on for longer than a minute in order for it to be useful.
Yeah.
So how do you want to approach it?
I guess we can get as close as we can as a group with some cover. And then you can just, once we're close enough, you can do a closer inspection quick when it makes sense with the distance.
Your effective caster level is 12, Mike, is that correct?
Yes.
So it is greater invisibility stealth only as a round per level.
Okay, so 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Carapace and Spindrift use survival to plot a sort of a good course through the Badlands?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go, guys.
Okay, let's do some surviving. And that is a 13, so I have a 35. Nope, 31.
37.
At a plus 3, plus 4 from me, right? 25 for aiding.
Who are you aiding?
Carapace. I'm just plotting a route.
So we get a 35 and a 37 then. Okay, yeah, more than enough to do that. you notice again, like all of the low hills, and you plot a course that will get you about a half a mile out to the outpost by effectively just moving in between the low hills and keeping your heads down low.
Okay.
And you think that you can make that with no problems.
Alrighty.
So you've covered about 2.5 miles or so from the landing site to about a half mile out from the outpost. You can see the outpost kind of in the distance from here. It's a fairly large structure.
I will scan for energon signatures.
Before you actually move on, why don't you, and you can do the same here, Magnum, because you said you're going to scan, but why don't you go ahead and give me a perception check?
All of us? Or just...
Yeah, all of us. All of you. I'll give you kind of something you can see from here.
30.
18 and 24.
39.
26 and 21.
All good enough to see the basics on this. So the facility here is straddling the jagged border of the acid wastes, and it is a facility called Outpost Argentum. You can see the kind of dilapidated sign hanging over the entrance, even from here. It's large enough. And as I said, it's a derelict mining facility. It seems to have been abandoned, and just looking around, you can kind of see that the ground, especially as it gets closer to the facility, seems to be like unstable. Parts of it have fallen off the cliff that it was built on, or built next to. So it is kind of on the edge of a cliff, and then a sharp decline, which goes down into the acid waste proper. And you can feel the clouds of acid kind of like seeping in off of the waste. You're somewhat protected right now because, again, you are kind of up onto a cliff, and the wastes are effectively past the facility and below you. But you can still feel the clouds of corrosion as it comes off of the waste, and you can see parts of the cliff is kind of wasting away and dissolving and falling apart. And you would imagine, you can't see it from this angle, but you imagine parts of the facility on the other side would also be the same.
It's a lovely place to build a building.
Interestingly, once we start getting closer, I'm actually going to turn into my beetle form. And one of the adaptations of my carapace for when I'm in beetle form is that I have acid resistance. So.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Mike, did you think you're close enough right now to be able to kind of do a quick fly around, I think, within the time you need for invisibility? Did you want to go ahead and do that now?
Yeah, I might as well. I'll let them know that I'm going to go check things out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'll do invisibility and then take off.
So you make a tight loop around the facility. So you fly out towards it, loop around the northern side, loop over the cliff, so you can kind of see down to the acid waste, and then come around back to the south, and then back around to your group. So I'll kind of tell you your impressions from this. So Outpost Argentum is a derelict mining facility. It was abandoned when the ground beneath it proved unstable, and repeated collapses made mining pretty treacherous. Made worse, of course, by the corrosive fumes and all the shifting acid flows from the nearby wasteland. Perched at the jagged boundary where Iacon's last rusted causeways give way to the desolate acid wastes, the lab rises from the landscape like a half-dismantled refinery. Its silhouette jagged with antennae, cracked smokestacks, and skeletal cranes frozen mid-motion. The structure's skin is an ugly patchwork of scavenged steel and rusted panels, etched with scorch marks and half-erased safety warnings. A broad causeway leads to its main blast doors, the same one that you were following, watched by turrets and patrol drones. Acid pools bubble along the flank where a collapsed gantry clings to the wall. A line of robed acolytes passes through a checkpoint unchallenged. Lower down on the cliff, old runoff grates hiss with fumes, while above, anti-air batteries stand ready against anything approaching by sky. The acrid winds that sweep across the waste carry corroded dust and a faint hiss of chemical rain, leaving streaks of scarred metal and pitted slag across the laboratory's plating. Large sections of the lab's exterior plating are adorned with the Doctrine's Mark, a spiral within a spiral, etched into the metal, glowing faintly with energy. These fractal symbols pulse in irregular rhythms, sometimes in time with the glow of the turrets, sometimes with the lightning that flashes across the horizon. And with that, we will see you next time.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we
Wow.
got a fight coming.
What is this?
Got a fight coming.
From the secret files of Teletran 1, Empire of Rust is written and GM'd by Michael Ordway. Detective Magnum and his partners Pythagoras and Gumshoe are played by Matthew G. The Yukaran Fateweaver, Spindrift, is played by Mike M. Carapace, the Beast Warrior of Primitive Eucharis, is played by Patrick Finn. And the Division Brawlers, Rough and Tumble, are played by Kevin Carlson. Additional characters are played by Michael Ordway, Brandon Willett, and Charlotte Chapman. Empire of Rust is supported by the humans and networks of Planet Earth, whose online networks provide access to libraries of sound effects and music, such as Storyblocks, Zapsplat, Blue Zone, Pixabay, and Dark Fantasy Studios. We are distributed by the Transmissions Podcast Network. Stay up to date with all the latest news and reviews in the world of the Transformers by going to transmissionspodcast.com or searching for Transmissions wherever you get podcasts. You can communicate with the heroes of Cybertron by joining us on the Transmissions Discord channel. There you can discuss episodes, talk to the cast, and download the rule set used in Empire of Rust. Teletran 1, signing off.